At the Fagan Fighters World War II Museum in Granite Falls, U.S. Army veteran Horace Larson tells us his story of serving in World War II.
I was actually started out as a supply sergeant, but then some corporal needed some men, and I was just a serial number. So I went to the infantry and picked to go out on cadre to train another division. And of course I did that, and the next thing you know, all I saw was water. And then I saw the signals up in the Straits of Gibraltar, way up, so we invaded at southern France. I got some of Hitler's private stationery, and captured the biggest SS officer, someplace up in the Alsace mountains there. We went looking for a plane we shot down, and stumbled upon a cabin, if you please, or a house up in the mountains. And when we were looting it, if you please, looking for stuff, jewelry and all kinds of things, I see a picture of this SS officer, you know, in the photo albums that they had there, these people. Then it had snowed. I could see tracks leading out of there. So then, of course, I told Harry Olsen, one of my men, I said, you cover me. I see his tracks led out. And he ducked his Luger, his pistol, underneath the building. And of course I retrieved that. And then I took off, and, you know, over there, like in Norway or any other place, they have the house they live in and a courtyard and hay and straw or whatever. And I could see his tracks going up that way, so I told him, come and see ut med hunden upp. Come on out with your hands up. Nothing happened, so I said, Esvigen, come and see ut med hunden upp. And I fired 2-3 rounds up high. I didn't want to kill him. And then he came out. So, of course, they took him up to prisoner of war, had him standing by the fence with guards, guns pointing on him. The line companies, they're the ones that had the brunt of the battle, but we used to see the bombers, you know, flying, and we thank God that they were ours, you know. And we saw fighter planes escorting them, but they were way up high. So the Luftwaffe was almost extinct, you know, at that time. So we didn't, you know, see any dog fights. I didn't anyway, or anything like that. So, and liberated I think it was Buchenwald prison camp. We came in, there was a train standing there, cars, and it had bodies, you know, just stacked up in them. Many of them, men, women, thrown in there. They were so skinny, it was just skin and bones. And of course, when we came in, they tried to climb the electric fence, and there was a ball of fire. They'd fall down in the moat, and we saw, you know, 3 and 4 in a group. We'd throw them some cheese and bacon that came in our ration, because they'd always fight themselves amongst them to get a taste of something to eat. I was in Patch's 7th Army to start out, but then they switched us over to Patton's 3rd Army. So we fought with him and all the way down into almost the Brenner Pass in Italy again. I'm only going to say that I didn't think I ever was that important. You're supposed to help your fellow man. And I guess that's kind of what happened.